Jericho was the site of one of the world's first permanent settlements, and it was the earliest known defended settlement. The walls of Jericho were first built around 9000 BCE. There were still more people living in rural areas than urban centers in the world until 2007. Today, about 55% of the world's population lives in cities. Although urban planning has existed since the first true cities cropped up 5,000 years ago, it's more of a modern science. In addition to determining the layout of streets, urban planners consider sanitation, zoning, transportation, and other issues. Tokyo, Japan currently holds the top spot as the world's largest metropolitan area, with about 37.5 million people. The World Economic Forum predicts that Jakarta, Indonesia, will take the top spot by 2035. Çatalhöyük in Turkey was another one of the world's first permanent settlements. Some scholars estimate it had a population of about 6,000 people between 6700 and 5700 BCE. It should be pointed out that what constitutes urban and rural varies among nations and organizations. In the U.S., towns with more than 2,500 people are considered urban, while in Japan, it's 30,000. A megalopolis is an urban region where major metropolitan areas have overlapped each other. Bosnia, Boston, New York, and Washington is the best example in the U.S. With a population of over 300,000, Murmansk, Russia, is the largest city in the world north of the Arctic Circle. The North Atlantic Current helps moderate Murmansk's temperatures. A suburb is simply a city that is just outside and often directly bordering a major urban city. Suburbs are urban, according to the basic definition. For many metro areas in Europe and North America, the suburbs just outside the city proper are more populated than the city. The creation of freeways, white flights, and the availability of public transportation are all contributing factors. With a population of 453 and only 0.19 square miles of area, Vatican City is one of the smallest cities in Europe. It's important to note that it's also a sovereign state. The ancient city of Uruk in Mesopotamia is believed to have been the first urban center to reach a population of 50,000 people. This was accomplished around 2900 BCE. Akistics is the study of human settlements, which utilizes and overlaps with several other academic studies, including geography, anthropology, and cartography. Akistic scholars also classify the size of permanent settlements, village, town, city, etc. Rio de Janeiro literally translates into English from Portuguese as River of January. Although the state has more than 200 rivers, the name was what the region's first Europeans originally called Guanabara Bay. The U.S. Census Bureau defines an urbanized area, UA, as an urban area of more than 50,000 people, while those less than 50,000 are called urban cluster, UC, areas. Ancient Rome was the first city in the world to reach a population of 1 million. It did this in the early imperial period, after 27 BCE. A 15-minute city is a planned residential urban neighborhood where residents are within a 15-minute walk or bike ride to get all of their necessities. A variation of this idea is the 20-minute city,